And Lindy West, who's a very stupid and fat person, who wrote a column, I think, for Jezebel a few years ago, and she is both of those things. I'm sorry. You know, she wrote a column for Jezebel when she said, and she explained what this is all about. She said, women who don't conform to traditional beauty stereotypes are more likely to end up left-wing. Why? Because they find this sort of alternative culture that will accept them, and then they find this sort of weird pathological culture that says that being ugly and alternative is great, and you should get as fat as you want, darling, and your self-esteem shouldn't, you know, rest on a man's opinion of you. Well, if you want a husband, maybe it should.
Well, all I know is it's like there's a war on just people have always done different stuff, but it just seems like it's all these people that follow different lifestyles, and then they're pissed that other people are happy. And so all I say is, as long as
they
we're
want
happy,
us to be as miserable as they are. That's what social justice is about. It's a sort of extended form of self-hurt, you know? It's a sort of self-harm extended out into the 30s, you know? All they want to do is hurt themselves and hurt people who look like them.
That's like the big thing in feminism is, too, like harming themselves. And
well, they're hurting other women. You know, in the 90s when we grew up, I had Marilyn Manson, I had Nirvana, I had, you know, all these, there was the emo culture. I mean, I didn't cut myself, obviously, but plenty of my friends did. And, you know, we got it out of our systems. Social justice kids, they're growing up on, like, Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. They don't get it out of their systems. So they get into their 30s and they're still angry, and it's got to go somewhere, and it turns, in my view, into social justice. Social justice is a kind of protracted, like, self-loathing, I think.
we're going to go to break in a moment, and I would imagine listeners might want to obviously talk to you. The toll-free number, if you want to talk to Milo,
sure,
with a specific quick question is 800-259-9231, 800-259-9231. In fact, the press was unable to talk to him. You can call in, if you remember the press.
I got to tell you very quickly, we turned the Daily Show away from our Gays for Trump party. So they showed up and they wanted to do their typical slice and dice. I saw the video. Slice and dice to make people look stupid. So we trained a camera on them, and we're going to like, well, we'll have your footage and our footage, and viewers can decide whether you gave a fair representation. So they ran away. They ran away. So Daily Show, if you're watching and you'd like to actually ask a real question, get a real answer, feel free to call in.